Okay, today let's look at Lee Anderson MP. Let's have a look at his expenses. So we go to 24-25, his last full expenses. He claimed £25,000 accommodation, and that was for London hotels. You can see that there, all the costs. So we can drop on to, let's say this one, 576 quid. 20th of May for a London hotel. That's because we pay for MPs to either have somewhere to stay in London or somewhere to stay in their constituency, depending on where they live. Quite why we have to do this, I don't know. You would have thought out there near 100 grand salary that they could manage to pay for that themselves, but apparently not. He claimed £8,500 in travel. So not only do we have to pay for their accommodation, but we also have to pay for them to get there. Again, quite why they can't pay for this themselves out of their massive salaries like any normal person pays when they go to a place of work, I don't know. But there you go. So you can see all the things on there. 75 quid in congestion charge, mileage for car, £1,200. £572 parking, 5,800 quid for his rail tickets. Remember, this is just 23 to 24 we're looking at here. We had to pay 1,100 quid for his staff to travel around. Again, why are we paying for his staff? And you can see there, we pay £178,000 for his staff a year. Basically, the staff that an MP has do the job that the MP themselves should be doing, in my opinion. But again, apparently we pay them, and that money is just like their pocket money, but everything else that they do has to be paid for by us. So office costs, what else is he claiming for? So let's have a look. Advertising and contact cards, 1,900 quid. Why are we paying for an MP to advertise? Again, they should be paying out of their own pocket. They're an MP. Do we have to pay for an MP to advertise anything? I don't think we should be. Cleaning services, 216 quid. Equipment hire, we had to pay for his insurance on his office. 1,200 quid for his landline for his office. 120 quid for postage and couriers. 5.5 grand for rent. That's actually not bad for a year's rent, is it? That's a lot cheaper than some of them. Stationery, 7,700 quid. And £716 for utilities. So there you go. We're paying like £60 a month or so for his electric, for his office, for the people that are doing the job that essentially you thought you'd elected him to do. And the same with every MP. This is all about MPs and how much money they get, and frankly, how ridiculous it is. So if I just move on to his register of interests. So let's have a little look here. So he gets paid by X. You can see 137 quid, 96 pound, 125 pound, 143, 143, 113. I'll just get through those. So he gets paid by X. So he's obviously got a monetised X account. Employment, he also gets £100,000 a year for 8 hours a week from GB News. I mean, when I saw this, I frankly was staggered. 100 grand a year for an 8-hour a week job. Bearing in mind he's an MP, so you would have thought an MP would need to do the job of being an MP, but of course, as we've just seen, what they actually do is get staff paid for by us to do their job, so that then they can do all this other stuff and earn a whole load of other money simply because they are an MP, so they get offered these jobs. But 100 grand for an 8-hour week. I mean, seriously, I can't believe that. And then donations, they always get loads of donations. 5 grand here, another 3 grand here, another 5 grand, 750 quid for one match ticket to Nottingham Forest. £750. How nice would it be for everyone to get free tickets? 1,500 quid for flights and accommodation for a visit to France as part of 16 people for a speaking arrangement. How lovely for him. How lovely. Member of the Kirkby Town Board. Unpaid role. So yeah, GB News Twitter account is registered as an affiliate account by GB News and pays £50 per month for a square affiliate badge on my Twitter page. Really? Well, it's something you don't see very often. So I mean, basically he earns, well, what's his MP salary? Sort of almost 100 grand, 90 odd grand, plus 100 grand from GB News, couple of 100 grand, and then we have to pay all that money out, as I showed you, for his staffing, his office, his travel. Travelling into London. Let's hope none of that was to go and do his GB News job. Yeah, there you go. And every year's the same, 153 grand there. You can see it. Staffing, staff travel, office cost, 20 grand, 16.5 grand for accommodation, 5 grand for travel because we have to pay for him to go to London because apparently he can't pay for himself even though he gets 90 odd grand as an MP and 100 grand to work for GB News. You just can't make it up, can you? Honestly. There you go. Another MP's expenses.